MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air today. Matt Andriese gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone! A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 46 now for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. At the plate, David Ortiz.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Not in time as he steals second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. 1 out and a runner on third. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Simmons. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. A 1-0 delivery. Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the year, Devers brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
You want to talk about having a...
Simmons dives. What a stop. Just late. He's safe. An outstanding effort that time, but that's a base hit, and the run's in to score.
That is it. The shortstop.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. A 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Hit to third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the... Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Glove by Bogarts. In time to first, and there are 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's 3 for 15. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Hermosillo is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 4-0.
And leading up.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And Bogarts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. So striding forward now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it is Goodwin, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, David Ortiz. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A ball that's carrying, but this will land untouched. A man at third with one away. A line shot to third base. Tries to dance back into the bag, not in time to double off the runner. Standing in, Rafael Devers. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Trout giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Albert now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Digging in, Matt Theis, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Fastball in there for a called strike. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Sales ready. Here it is on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting, second baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Into the box, Bobby Dalbec. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Chopped to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Devo. A runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch is high. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Benintendi takes his lead at third with 1 away. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, right fielder.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Dylan Bundy answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Hold the string on him. Strike three swinging. Castro gathers, but no chance to recover. Betts is on at first after the strikeout. So here now is Jackie Bradley. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next. Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Scooped up, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, David Ortiz. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play just to knock that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. David Fletcher will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Tommy La Stella would be next. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now here's the pitch. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman.
Now at the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matt.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and he's safe.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
The 2-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 44 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Jaime Barria gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far, and although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Comes set with the 0-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Bradley waits on the 1-1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Good win.
And that misses ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Castro.
No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 0-2 once more. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, David Ortiz. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Number 34.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ortiz.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez.
Martinez.
First pitch on its way. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Up next.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Xander.
Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Next for the Red Sox.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Dahlbeck.
As he grounds one briskly to short. Simmons has it. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Pujols. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. To third. Devers gloves it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Strike.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. Ryan Buchter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it
Number
is.
46. Ryan.
Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The catcher.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-1. Line, that's a base hit into left field. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matt.
Oh, and he breaks and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Here's Mookie Betts. This is line to left. Hermosillo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to doing for Boston, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He went down on strikes last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Sale's ready. 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Here's another 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The first baseman, number 34.
So coming to the plate, David Ortiz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You have heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
The third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
He's going.
And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. Justin Anderson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Bobby Dahlbeck, and Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the. Next will be the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
The right fielder, number 18, Brian.
And that's in there for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Right side. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Start the bus. They're down 15-0.
Leading off for Boston,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hermosillo is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Last time through was a base hit. He's set. Here it comes. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout at the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now batting, right fielder.
To the plate now, Mookie Betts. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Noah Ramirez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
At the plate now, David Ortiz. Popped him up. Simmons is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. At the plate, Albert Pujols starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Up next for the Angels.
He's ready. Here's the first
third
offering.
Nope.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. To 2-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final
Now
out.
batting, left fielder, Michael.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Michael Hermosillo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have